Right, hi guys. It is terrible Tuesday evening. I'm here with Sooty. Sooty's there, look, in the doorway just beside me. Snoop's just run up the garden because he wanted to go to the toilet. So I've let him go. And I'll put the selfie stick there so we can do a video. Right, I need my apron. Right, I'm back. I'm all refreshed. I've had a lovely shower. I had a shave. I shaved everything tonight. So I'm super smooth. There we go. And I got changed again. I'll show you when I get undressed. Take this off, what I've got. But there you go. Ah, it's lovely. I did have a dress on earlier, but when I had my shower, took that off and I thought, no, I won't put that back on. It kept falling off the shoulders. So whether I have to stick the straps up, not use the straps and tuck them inside, or adjust the straps, I'm not sure yet. But I took that off when I had the shower and I thought, no, I won't put that back on. I'll put something nice and cool and casual on. So that's what I've done. I've got a pleated skirt and a nice summery top. Right, guys, let's get that wash done. I can tell you what happened today. Right, the day didn't get off to a particularly good start weather-wise. It was very grey and very windy first thing this morning, but it wasn't cold. So I drove to work over at Cambridge. It was probably about 10 o'clock in the morning. I got a phone call from my service manager over at Bury St Edmunds, and they were inquiring as to what I've done with the courtesy car, because I had a courtesy car on Monday. Now, I didn't take the courtesy car back to the garage Monday evening because they gave me a van. So I drove to work in the courtesy car from Bury, left it in Cambridge and brought the van back. Here comes Snoop. Go on in, good boy. Let me shut the door, keep the flies out. Right, you can go and sit down for a minute, Snoop, because I'm not ready yet. You're a bit early. So she was inquiring as to what I'd done. She obviously realised the van hadn't come back Monday evening, so she was inquiring as to what had happened to the van. So I said to her that they'd given me a van to use, which has already started ringing alarm bells in my head, because if I'm only there for a few days, why are they giving me a van? Anyway, so she said, oh, okay. She said, I've heard, she said, that you're not coming back. And I said, well, who have you heard that from? And she told me. And I said, well, okay. I said, leave it with me and I'll ask my service manager over here what he knows. So I asked my service manager over at Cambridge. I said, do you know what's happening? I said, because I've been told that I'm staying over here. And my service manager said to me, I've got you for at least 2 weeks. So I now know I'm over there for at least 2 weeks. He said, there's another garage in Cambridge. I won't name any garage names, guys, or people's names. He said, but there's another garage in Cambridge that desperately needs your assistance. So it looks like once I've finished where I am after a couple of weeks, I'm going to be moving on to this other side. It hasn't been confirmed. This hasn't been confirmed by my manager, who actually does my diary, but I'm sure it will be in due course, or something will be mentioned. So it looks like I might be over to Cambridge for quite a while. So hey ho, hence why I got the van. I had my suspicions. As soon as they gave me that van, I thought, well, this isn't right. I'm only supposed to be here a couple of days. Yeah. So it looks like I might not get back over to Bury St Edmunds for the foreseeable future anyway. That's not a huge problem. I'm not too fussed about that. The sun came out later on, probably about 10, half past 10, 11 o'clock time, somewhere around there. It had been very grey up to that point, but then the sun burnt through. It was glorious. Absolutely glorious. It was really nice. So I did have my sweatshirt on to start with. That came off. So I was just in my t-shirt and my trousers. It was really nice. When I got in the van to drive home, I had to have all the windows open because it was so hot. So wow, that was a change. So hopefully this is it. This is our setup for the forthcoming weekend. So watch this space. I hope you guys got this lovely weather we had here as well. But it was so nice today. So yes, so the weather was really good in the end. What else can I tell you? Whoops. I got a couple of deliveries today. One was my Skechers shoes. I've ordered some Skechers trainers. They've turned up. I will show you those at a later stage. and I had another one of my Bravismo bras turn up, and that's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Tried it on straight away. Yep, fits a treat, guys. It is so nice. So again, I like I said, if you guys want a bra show at some stage, I'll be more than willing to give you one of my bra shows. But I won't be wearing the bras, guys. I'll be showing you what I've got, not sporting them for you. Oh dear. So yeah, that was good. So today I was doing sales cars, which I knew I was going over to Cambridge to do, and so that was really nice. Got quite a bit done today. What else can I tell you? I don't think I can tell you much more about that. Don't forget, we've got Father's Day coming this coming weekend, so I've got to live up to my parents. I'll probably have to do that Thursday evening, I think, or Friday morning. I've got a card to post, so whether I just post it through their door or if I just pop up and see them in the evening, but I have to make it quick because my mum and dad go to bed fairly early now, and I can't say I blame them. So yes, I've got that to do. So don't you forget about Father's Day, please. So what I'm going to do on Friday, because I'm obviously over at Cambridge still, but I've got this van. So Friday I've got to go to my dentist's first thing in the morning. I've got an 8:30 appointment. I'll tell you something else there again in a second. I've got an appointment at 8:30 in the morning, and I'm going to go, when I've had my dental appointment, I'm going to then drive to Bury St Edmunds in the van and collect the rest of my tools, because when I moved over to Cambridge, because I was told I was only going to be there a couple of days, I just took my top toolbox and a few other tools. But now it looks like I'm going to be over there. I need to get all my tools over there. So I'm going to do that on Friday morning. As soon as I've finished at the dentist, I'm going to drive to Bury. I have forewarned the service manager up there that I'll be popping up to get the rest of my tools. So she's aware that I'm going to pop up. So I can have a chat with her, just let her know what's going on. So yes, I'll pick the rest of my tools up and I can take those over to Cambridge. So I'll have everything over there that I need. At the moment, I'm muddling through with what I've got. But you know what it's like when you go to get a particular spanner and it's like it's not there. So I've been doing okay, but I've got limited tools at the moment. So that will all change on Friday. So I can muddle through till Friday. It's okay. I can borrow other people's tools if I need to. That was the other thing I was going to mention when I said the dentist. Now, I had an email from the dentist yesterday asking me to confirm my appointment. And they'd sent me an email. So there was an answer section. So I clicked onto that. It said, click on the link to fill out the form. So I clicked on the link and it came to this form that said name, full name, telephone number and date of birth. So I put all that in and it threw a message back at me going, incorrect, please edit. And the only thing there that could possibly be different is my first name, going back to my old name. Because I changed that when I went to the dentist the last time. I told them about the name change. They weren't aware up to that point, but they were last time I went to visit. So it is on their system because the email is actually sent to April. So they sent the email to April, but when I tried to fill out the form, it doesn't recognise me. So I thought this morning, okay, I'll fill it in with my old name in and see if that accepts it. So I tried that and it wouldn't. So I thought, great. So then I went back and I put my April name in and it still wouldn't accept it. So there was another bit that said, confirm appointment or phone. So I just pushed the phone button, I phoned them up. And I had a word with them and I said, look, I am coming on Friday. I can't get connected on your link. It keeps telling me my details are wrong. So when I go over there on Friday, I'm going to have to go through it with them to see if what it is that it's getting thrown out on. I don't know what it's getting thrown out on. I can show them on my phone when I get over there. So anyway, so I am going to the dentist on Friday and I have confirmed it now, so they are aware. It's this coming weekend that I'm going to go away. It's going to be a surprise weekend. I don't know anything about it, guys. This is a surprise. I don't know where I'm going or anything. I've been told to pack some dresses, and obviously I'm taking the dogs. So yeah, it's going to be a surprise. You guys are coming along with me, don't forget. So you'll have to see where I end up, but I really don't know at this stage. Could be interesting. Oh dear. I like surprises. I wonder how I'm going to get on at this other garage in Cambridge, because I haven't worked at this one before. That's not true actually. I did work there once before when it was a different franchise, and I actually worked in the exact garage when it was operating as a different franchise. But now this is a new franchise that I've never worked on before, and I've never actually worked in this particular garage with all these techs and managers and parts people. So that is going to be interesting. See how they take to April. Be interesting. Shall I turn up in the dress on my first day? Yeah. I better not. I could get in trouble. But yes, so I'm looking forward to it. I relish moments like that. The first meetings of people and see how they respond. And it is really quite interesting. Really interesting. And again, they'll only know me as April, which is the good thing, because then you don't get people making the mistake with your old name. And a lot of these other sites I've worked at as my old self and now as April. And you do get the occasional mistake. And I do mean occasional. Very rarely now do I get called by my old name. And that is really nice. It's the norm now. It is the norm to be called April, and that is really nice. Ah, dear guys. So this time next week I'll have been off for the day. Tuesday and Wednesday I'm off. I've got to pick Donna and Karen up from Stansted Airport on Monday night, about half past 9, and then I've got the Tuesday and Wednesday off with them, and then they go back on the Friday afternoon. So I've got to go to work Thursday. So pick them up Monday. I'm here Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday they're going back. So I've got to go to work Thursday morning, but I've got Friday afternoon so I can take them back to the airport. And then I've got to go back to work on the Friday again. So it breaks the whole week up. Lovely. So 2.5 day week. I love it. Right, that's all that lot done. I have got some food in the cooking pot on top of the stove. I'm going to, that should have cooled down by now, so I'm going to pop that into a Tupperware container, and I'm going to take that to work tomorrow. I'm going to stick it in the microwave and have that for dinner. So I can soak that. I won't wash it straight away. I'll probably soak it, let it stand. I'll boil the kettle up and get that sorted out. So let me tick this away first. Yeah. Alright, just wipe my gloves. These are my new marigolds. The fingernails haven't come through yet. I think I've got these Fridays, so they're doing okay. Used every night. All day, every day. There you go. Now, Sooty's there, I think, is he? Yeah, Sooty's guarding the kitchen, not letting Snoop through. When Snoop wants to come through, Snoop will start moaning because he can't get past Sooty. He does it on purpose. Just to trigger response in the people. Right, so let's dish up that food first. I'll pop that in a Tupperware container if I get that out. What I use for this is when I get the Chinese takeaways, they come in these sort of disposable plastic pots. These are brilliant for this sort of thing, taking to work. Oh guys, this is heavy. This is a heavy pot without any food in it. Oh, just flooded the side, it's full of water. Put that in there. Right, I'll pop that in the sink and I'll wash that up in a minute. Right, now I've got to dish this up, pop that in the pot. I've got a wooden spatula, I'll probably use that, I think. Where's that spatula gone? There it is. So I've been negotiating the Cambridge traffic again now. The mornings isn't too bad. It's the more getting out in the evening that's the problem in Cambridge. I do finish at 4:30, and the reason we finish at 4:30 is to give you a fighting chance to get out of Cambridge before the traffic really builds up, because it gets really busy. Come 5 o'clock, it's virtually gridlocked. So I finish at 4:30 and get out that way. Wasn't too bad the last couple of days I've come out, it's been quite good, but you get those occasional evenings where you finish work and you get into a queue of traffic as soon as you leave the garage, and it's like, oh no, and you've got to get all the way out of Cambridge. But I've so far been lucky. It's been really good. Right, that's it, there's just enough there, that's perfect. Alright, so I'm going to soak that. I'll put the lid on that one. I'll leave that on the side. That feels nice and cool now. I'm going to boil the kettle up and soak that, so I need some hot water. Let's just twist that around so you can see the sink again. Right, kettle's on. So I haven't got to make sandwiches tonight because I can take that, so that means I can get straight on with my apple pies. That's even better. Right, I'll put this in the sink, I think. And then I can pour the hot water straight in from the kettle into the sink, into that, and that'd be perfect. Right, what do you reckon? Apple pies? Oh, hang on. Let me just show you what I've got on, guys. Try not to muck my hair up. There we go. Right, there we go. Right, I'll just hang my apron up. Sooty's still there? Yeah, he's still there, look. Snoop will be in the doggy day room just behind her, and he'll be listening for the apple pies to come out. So if I keep the camera pointing that way, it's usually when I get the bowl out. So if I get the bowl out first, see if Snoopy appears. Ta-da! Hello, Snoop. He got past Sooty all right as well. Sooty didn't attack him, so that was good. Right, apple pie time. Don't you love dogs? Don't you love them? Yeah, twist it round a little bit. There you go. I know, what have I got? Right, that's one. Here comes number two. Hang on, guys. You both get the same. Okay. Right, this is when boys get their apple pie crust. If I move the camera over, I'll slide it down a bit so you can see them better. There you go. Right, here come the apple pie crust. Right, guys, are you ready? No, sit down. Stay. Stay. Good boys. Right, the boys got their crusts. Snoop will always finish first. Sooty never finishes first. Good boys. Was that nice? Good boys, Snoopy. Right, I'll finish off this custard tonight. It's just the end of it. I didn't show you what I've got on, guys. I've got a little puff sleeve top And I've got this is a skirt. It almost looks like I've got a dress on, but it's not. This is a pleated skirt, and this is the one that the colour varies. It goes from dark to light. I've just got my slippers on underneath. I did have a shave tonight. I shaved the lot from the neck down. I've shaved everything on my arms, legs, the lot. So I'm lovely and smooth, lovely and soft. Right, let's get this hot water in that dish. Right, that's in there. Put a little bit of washing up liquid in there as well. Right, that's lovely. Right, that's soaking. I do my apple pies now. I can then go and have a sit down. There we go. Perfect. Right, I had my brown wheelie bin was empty today. That's lovely. So I've got my blue one out for tomorrow. So that'd be good because that's full as well. So I've done well. There we go. Right, apple pies are on. Just move the camera back so I can get a spoon. I need a spoon for that and that. I need a big spoon as well. Right, that's for tomorrow. That's for tomorrow. That's for now. Let me extend the selfie stick again, guys. There we go. Boys are finished now. Okay, perfect. Excellent. Time-wise, it's 25 to 10, so that's not bad at all. So I've done the washing up, apple pies are on now, I've had a shower, I've shaved. I will self-tan again probably on Thursday morning because I'm going to have a shower again Thursday night, and that way I can wash off any residue that's left. Otherwise you end up, if I go to bed with self-tan on and I haven't had a shower, I leave an impression on the white sheet. It's like one of those crime forensic body outlines in the bed. That's what it looks like. Here we go, nearly there. Nearly done, guys. Right, we're done. Right, I'm going to stop the camera now, go and sit in the front room with my boys, have my apple pies, and I shall do another video when I pop the boys to bed for you guys. So I'm going to sign out now. Love you all to death, and I shall speak to you later. Okay, bye-bye.